لقائنا مع سعادة السفير جمهورية سيريلانكا بجمهورية مصر العربية، سعادة السفير راميا يوجاراجان سفير جمهورية سيريلانكا. هنرحب بيه ونستكمل حوارنا عن سيريلانكا وعن العلاقات بين مصر وسيريلانكا. وزي ما قال سعادة السفير بفكر حضراتكم في الجزء الأول قد إيه العلاقات دي تاريخية وقديمة بين الشعب المصري والشعب السريلانكي، وقد إيه إن التبادل بينهم في مجالات مختلفة بيفيد جدا، زي التبادل في مجال التعليم، إرسال مدرسين اللغة العربية وتعليم الدين الإسلامي للشعب السريلانكي، وأيضا البعثات في مختلف المجالات والتعاون في مجال الزراعة، في مجال الصناعة، في مجالات كتير. وادانا فكرة عن سريلانكا وقد إيه هم شعب بيعيش في سلام رغم تعدد الديانات والطوائف. Nice to meet you again in our program, Sir Ambassador.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies.
We'll start to complete our speech about Sri Lanka and the cooperation between Sri Lanka and Egypt. We want to start about Sri Lanka and about style of living there, about people, about their work, about their style of work, about everything, even the main dish in Sri Lanka.
You see, Sri Lanka is now a developing country. Mm-hmm. About 60% of the people are still involved in agriculture. But also there is organized agriculture where we produce tea, mm-hmm. we produce rubber, we produce coconuts, which are for export. In addition, we produce our own rice, mm-hmm. and the pulses and the vegetables. Right? So we were self-sufficient until recently. Mm-hmm. But the last 2 years, weather has affected, and we are having some need to import some of the rice that we require. Otherwise, we are a self-sufficient agricultural country. As an industry, our main industry is apparels and electronics. We are exporting a large amount of garments, clothing, to Europe.
You are very famous of nice clothing with nice colors and styles and materials.
Yes.
Colorful.
Very colorful. And we are exporting to Europe and USA mainly. We are also exporting to Australia, Japan and Canada, smaller quantities. But there's a very important industry for Sri Lanka. Nearly 500,000 people are involved in that industry. Then fisheries are also very important. We are an island surrounded by the sea. So we have a lot of fish that is exported to Europe, and recently we got GSP plus facilities from Europe, and that is a flourishing industry in Sri Lanka. The people who live along the coast are traditionally fishermen. The people who live in the lowlands are people who cultivate in the paddy fields. And then we have the hill country where the tea is produced. And we also grow vegetables in the hill country, in the high elevation.
You have many kinds of tea.
Various kinds.
The black, the red one, yeah?
No, we are specializing in black tea.
Black tea.
Right? Which they say English breakfast tea.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Right?
I know.
We do produce a little of
it's a
green
heavy
tea.
one, yeah?
Green tea. Yeah, it's a heavy one.
Yeah?
And the leaves are bigger. And but we also export dust type of powdered tea to countries like Russia, Iran and Iraq. Right? The larger variety of tea is exported to the West, to USA, UK and other countries in Europe. So tea is a very basic export of Sri Lanka, and we are specialized in that. And as far as rubber is concerned, we are today exporting rubber tires to Egypt. Right?
And this is the relation in industrial field and in imports and exports field between Egypt and Sri Lanka.
That's right. You see, we do export about 5% of the tea that is required by Egypt, but we are exporting rubber and coconut products to Egypt. And from Egypt, we are buying chemicals, we are buying fertilizers, and we are buying fruits from Egypt. You see, it is, we have been here for now 2 years. We enjoy your fruits.
Yeah.
They are so nice.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a unique thing that in your country, whether it's oranges, whether it's pomegranate, or whether it is mangoes, everything is so sweet. So we really enjoy your fruits, and we are importing fruits from Egypt to Sri Lanka.
الحقيقه لما سالت سعاده السفير عن التعاون بين مصر وسريلانكا ايضا والشعب السريلانكي طريقته في الحياه وفي المعيشه وكل ما يخص سريلانكا من عادات وتقاليد وتصدير واستيراد وصناعه وكل ما تشتري بيه سريلانكا، فالحقيقه دايما سعاده السفير بيدينا فكره عن دولته، فبيقول انه طبعا سريلانكا هي جزيره في الاول وفي الاخر، فطبعا بتحوطها المياه وفي طبعا تصدير الاسماك. في ايضا انه سريلانكا مشهوره جدا بالشاي، الشاي الاسود. انا قلت له ان في نوعيات مختلفه من الشاي، اللي احنا مشهورين بالشاي الاسود وبالشاي الاخضر، بس الشاي الاسود اكتر التقيل اللي بنصدره لاوروبا وامريكا واللي احنا مشهورين بيه جدا. وبنستورد من مصر الحقيقه الفواكه عندكم جميله جدا وخصوصا المانجا جميله، وبنصدر ايضا المطاط او الرابر، وهم كمان مشهورين بصناعه الملابس. انا قلت له الحقيقه الملابس بتاعتهم جميله وملونه والماتيريالز والاقمشه بتاعتها والانواع جميله، فقال لي احنا مشهورين وبنصدر فعلا الملابس. I translate to my audience about the clothes of Sri Lanka, how it's very colorful and it's very beautiful. We'll talk also about the main dish in Sri Lanka. You are famous of spices and the hot dishes. So what's the main dish?
You see, being a South Asian country, we use a lot of spices, true. And also, the first Arabs came to Sri Lanka to buy our spices. That is how the Muslim community was created in Sri Lanka. Because the traders from the Arab countries have visited Sri Lanka for thousands of years. Right? And they have bought spices from Sri Lanka. The basic food of Sri Lanka is rice-based.
Yeah. For all the Far East, it contains rice.
Rice. You see, some villages, even today, have rice for 2 or even 3 meals. Or, if they don't eat rice, they make something out of rice.
The same. But your way of cooking rice is different from our way for cooking rice, yeah?
No, not very different.
Yeah.
Only thing, our rice is not that the sticky
and the kind
variety.
of rice is also different.
Yeah, the kind of rice is different. Otherwise, it's the same, right? and any important religious occasion, they boil milk, and the overflow is something that they cherish, because that's like saying your life also will overflow with happiness, with wealth, with health, everything.
So rice is
boiling rice, boiling milk is important. Then they put rice into the milk and they make something called milk rice. Right? That is something that is served during festivals. Whether it is
sweet or sour?
No, it is. I mean, they have both sweet as well as sour, and it is served during festivals. Yeah.
We have the same rice with milk.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I mean, it's the traditions, I think, are somewhat common.
Yeah.
Because we are both rice-eating countries.
Yeah. We also rice-eating country. Yeah. الحقيقة سعادة السفير بيكلمني عن العادات والتقاليد وعن الطبق المميز هناك، وانه البهارات طبعا انا قلت لهم هم متميزين بيها جدا. قال لي ان هم طبعا عندهم انواع كثيره من البهارات، وانه هناك بيعملوا في هذه التجاره، وانه الاكله الرئيسيه عندهم طبعا الرز زينا، يعني like us eating rice. انه ان احنا الرز عندنا اساسي في الوجبات الاساسيه، اذا ما كانش في الوجبتين ممكن يبقى في الثلاثه. وان عندهم طبق كده يعني زي بيمثل الرز باللبن عندنا، بس هو ما بيبقاش يعني حلو او حادق، يعني هو متوسط ما بين الاثنين، او ممكن يتعمل كده وكده يعني. فقلت له احنا عندنا نفس الطبق، بس الحقيقه ان احنا نوعيه الرز عندنا مختلف عن نوعيه الرز اللي موجوده هناك في سريلانكا. We are going back again to your diplomatic career and about your benefits and advantages of this career and disadvantages of this career. What are your opinion about that?
See,
after 2 years in this career.
Yeah, the government of Sri Lanka wants to promote trade and investment. The main task of the embassies today is to look after the people and then develop trade and tourism. So within Egypt we have very few Sri Lankans living. So it is not a major job to look after the Sri Lankan community in this country. There are a few people for whom we provide all the services. The main thing is to improve trade between the two countries and to promote investment from your country to our country, or the other way. There is an investor from Sri Lanka who is coming to invest in rubber-based products in your country. And we are trying to promote some investors from your country in the construction field, where you have a lot of experience, and also in the field of hoteliering. We are trying to take some of your investors to Sri Lanka. We have been having discussions. We hope to have some sort of investment coming from your country to ours. So it's a mutual thing. And large number of tourists who come on the Holy Land tour also visit Egypt because they want to see your traditions. They go to Aswan, to Luxor, they go to see the Giza pyramids, and they enjoy the cruise. Large number of people are coming as tourists.
You think the number of tourists are increased?
It is increasing all the time, but it's in small numbers now. But it is always growing. Yes.
It's growing day by day or month by month.
Yeah.
The advertising of these touristic places, you find it is enough?
No, it is not enough. But, being a small country, we cannot afford to have paid publicity. I think this is an opportunity. A program like this is an opportunity for us to present Sri Lanka among the people.
So it can happen by participating in festivals here in Egypt, in music festivals or any other festival here in Egypt. What about your participation in culture events here and in festivals?
You see, during the last 2 years, and even before that, I've been told that we have been participating annually in the drumming festival in Cairo, and we have gone to the Darfur. Yeah, and we have participated in the music festival, and in Hurghada also we have participated during the last 2 years on 2 occasions, and for the National Day we are having a cultural troupe from Sri Lanka. We'll be having a public performance.
The National Day is on 4th of February.
4th of February.
You celebrate 17 years of independence.
70 years of independence. You see, we were a colony for nearly 500 years. First under the Portuguese, then under the Dutch, the Holland, and then under the British. So the British gave us independence in 1948, and since then we have been an independent country, and now 2018 is the 70th year. So it's a very important occasion which we wish to celebrate. So the government of Sri Lanka has organized for a cultural troupe to come here, and they will be making a performance. And it is unique.
Of course. بتكلم مع سعادة السفير طبعا عن انه 4 فبراير هو العيد الوطني اليوم، والاحتفال باليوم الاستقلال بالنسبة ليهم، ومرور 70 سنة على هذا اليوم اللي هو سعادة السفير طبعا بيقول ان هو يوم مميز. About the participating also of Sri Lanka in Egypt in many festivals and many occasions, we want to talk about your participation in Youth World Forum 2017 here, and your special comment about this forum and about the participation of our president in this forum.
You see, it was a unique opportunity for me. Right, I was invited, I went to Sharm el-Sheikh. Youth from all over the world were there. 2 participants.
They are the future.
That's true. 2 participants from Sri Lanka were present, and it was a very interesting and very dynamic program. We saw the youth coming out, expressing themselves without fear before the president. You see, and the most important thing, those 4 days, His Excellency the President was present in the program with his minister, with his prime minister, right, sacrificing their time for the sake of the youth. And I saw the president writing notes, and he was responding to the issues raised by the youth. This is very unique.
It's very effective.
Very effective and useful.
Yeah.
In general, leaders come for the opening ceremony. They make a speech. The youth listen to them, and then they go away. Here, the president listened to the youth, and then he advised them.
He's sharing.
He was sharing. So this is very unique, and I was very much impressed, and I think that is the reason he is so popular in this country.
الحقيقة سعادة السفير سعيد جدا بمشاركتهم في منتدى شباب العالم اللي أقيم في شرم الشيخ من شهور قليلة، وبيعلق على يعني مشاركة السيد الرئيس عبد الفتاح السيسي في هذا المنتدى، وانه قد ايه يعني هو كان متفاعل مع الشباب بيشاركهم، قد ايه المؤتمر كان فعال في انه سعادة الرئيس بياخد كل المعلومات وكل الملاحظات اللي بيدونها اثناء حضوره للجلسات النقاشية والحلقات النقاشية في موضوعات مختلفة، وبتفعل بعد كده، بيشوف الشباب عاوز ايه. هو بيقول انه يعني في العادة في اي مؤتمر زي كده انه الرئيس بيدخل وبيفتتح بكلمة والحاضرين بيستمعوا لهذه الكلمة وخلاص على كده، لكن طبعا الرئيس السيسي كان بيحضر وكان بيستمع وكان بيدون الملاحظات اللي بتفعل بعد ذلك، فهو الحقيقة سعيد بمشاركته وبهذه التجربة بالذات. if we are going to speak about your personal life here in Cairo and about your free time if you have, what we are going to say about your hobbies, about your friends, about your family, about your...
You see, my hobby after I came to Egypt is to see your country.
Oh, it's a good word.
We traveled a lot. We have seen a lot of things, and we have been able to meet people and observe the way your handicrafts are made. And we feel very unique things are being done.
You are very famous of handcrafts also.
Yes, you are very famous for that. And your brassware are very beautiful. Right? We also have brassware. We also have very beautiful things made out of brass, and yours is very unique, very nice.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
And I'm very happy. Complete your speech, sir.
And your textiles are also very, very different and unique. And the dresses that are available, which are traditional, are very beautiful. And I think it's coming for ages, which is something unique. Today everyone is modernizing, but you still have the old ways of making textiles alive. Right? So that shows how much you respect your traditions. You see?
So it's good time to spend it in saying our heritage here in Egypt.
Definitely. You have a great heritage and you are proud of it.
Of course, sir,
Yes.
and thank you for your visit here in our program, and this is the first time to come to Egyptian television, and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome in our country and also in our program.
Yes. I think these are a good way to communicate with your people.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
sir. Thank you. And congratulations for everyone in Sri Lanka for your Independence Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
سعادة السفير الحقيقة سعيد بوجوده هنا لما سألته عن حياته الشخصية وان هو بيقضي الوقت هنا وبيكون سعيد انه يتعرف اكتر على التاريخ المصري والتراث المصري والمهارة المصرية اللي موجودة في صناعة الملابس وفي كل الأعمال اليدوية اللي هو شايف ان فيها اتقان للماضي وللتاريخ واحترام للتاريخ برغم الحداثة. شكرت سعادة السفير وهنيته بالاحتفال بيوم الاستقلال، وبشكركم أعزائي المشاهدين. بنشكر سعادة السفير راميا يوغاراجان سفير جمهورية سيريلانكا بجمهورية مصر العربية. يا رب نكون النهاردة نقلنا لحضراتكم صورة عن الشعب وعن جمهورية سيريلانكا. استنونا دايما ومعلومات كتير من كل أنحاء العالم في جناب السفير. شكرا وإلى اللقاء.